He hands it out to his tailback on the sweep. He almost broke it outside. Great job by the Vela to tackle him, only for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, and again, you bring up that to the outside. Once you get to the outside, that's going to be advantage offense.
Yes, sir.
And it looked like if he was going to break it to the outside, but a great play by the defense there. So, real quickly, Jaguars are in a 3rd and 7 from their own 15-yard line, Paul. And the play calling has got to be a little, it's got to be held to a certain amount because of where you're at in the field.
You have to be a little bit concerned, don't it? That's very astute of you, because you don't want to give them the ball this close to their end zone. I'll tell you what, I don't know.
Fumble! He never touched the floor, and he dropped the ball. It's going to be Saber. Oh, we got a timeout now.
It's Vela's ball. I'll tell you what, don't it?
Is Vela ball?
Yes, sir. I could not. One ref signaled already.
Yeah, we had one ref that signaled. Yes, and I think that's the right call, but only because the gentleman never fell on the ground. He fell on top of another defender when he lost the ball. So I think that is the right call. So, ladies and gentlemen, quickly, the first turnover of the night is going to go against the Jags, and the Sabercats are sitting at the 24-yard line of the Jags.
I'll tell you, I wish you could see it. Maybe you'll see the replay if you're watching tonight, but there was a tremendous effort I couldn't get a number or name, by the Vela defender, because he went for the strip, and he got it.
He didn't only go for it.
He got it.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Sabercats. They're at the 24-yard line of the Jags.
Jaguars are staring at one receiver left and one to the right, 2 wings on the opposite each side of the offensive line. It's going to be a pass. He's got a man. It was underthrown.
Underthrown there to the left far side of the field, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. And quickly, I think we're going to find out whether there's a kicking game in this team or not, because that would be field goal range for a lot of teams. But we'll wait and see. Right now, it's 2nd and 10. We're down to 7:57 left. And Paul, just by the start of this game,
yes, sir.
To me, it's telling you what kind of game we're going to have tonight, and hopefully it's going to be a great one.
I'll tell you, it looks like both teams are a little bit jittery. On that particular play, it was a play-action pass. The quarterback faked the run, but the timing of the route was off. The receiver only ran a 5-yard route, and the ball got there too late. Here we go. Looks like the Sabercats are shifting. They're overloading to the left side. They're probably going to run that way. It's a play-action pass. He's got a man open in the flats. He makes a catch. He's down. Knocked out at the 10. That's probably a first down, don't it?
He's going to be marked out at about the 11-yard line. So for the second time tonight for the Sabercats,
move those chains.
It'll bring up a 1st and 10. Ladies and gentlemen, about the 10.5. Call it the 11-yard line. So another first down is possible. We cannot drop the chains and keep only the downs.
Yes, sir.
Because let me see where they're marking it, Paul. Yeah, well, they're going to drop the chains, Paul. They're dropping the chains. No.
You can get it on the 1 foot.
Yeah.
On the 1 foot line. Sabercats are loaded in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to his tailback, number 20. He got it at the middle. Touchdown, Sabercats! Woo! Just like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're up for a good one here. Sabercats have touched the ball twice on their first possession. They've got 1 first down. Ended up pinning them back all the way to the 11-yard line. They were about to get a first down, making it to the 22 to 21. When the ball came loose, they got the ball, went 3 plays, and into the end zone. So quickly, Sabercats 6, Jaguars 0.
Genaro Cavazos on that run. That was a tremendous run up the middle. He pretty much had a lot of daylight. All he needed to do was make one move, and he walked in on it. And the kick was good.
The kick is good, so make it right now, after only we're 7:45 still left in the first quarter. It is quickly the Sabercats from Robert Vela, 7, and the Jaguars from Economedes, 0.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Jaguars just got hit in the mouth. They were standing there, if you're in a boxing match, all of a sudden a jab, a left cross, bam, you're bleeding from the lip. Just like that, don't it?
So quickly. And again, I'm going to knock on wood on this one, but you know what? No flags.
No, sir.
So, and Paul, you brought up a point right now before the play, and I wanted to make sure we get back to it.
What's up?
I see these kids a little tense.
Yes, sir.
A little tense. They're not playing as free as they can right now. And but remember, Friday Night Lights, big game, and no more bigger to both sides for different reasons. Again, the Jaguars, like you said, playoff team. They feel they should be in the playoffs again, and then you cannot start 0-2. Now, nothing wrong with that, because believe me, that's the Bobcats.
Yeah.
They're about 0-5.
They're right at the doorstep.
Around. So again, Jaguars with a big game on their hands, but again, that's not a must-win. but you would like to get a win here and get a first district game. For right now, we have 7:45 left in the first quarter, and it is the Jaguars from Economedes 0 and the Sabercats from Robert Vela 7. Here comes the kickoff. It'll be the Sabercats kicking from the north to the south.
Puts his foot into the ball. It's a low squib kick, kind of miss-hit. It takes a Jaguar bounce. He fields it going down the right side of the line. Got a little bit of room. He's on the sideline on the 40, the 50. He's going to be knocked out to 45. Field position, Donut.
You need only 45 yards, and you're back in the game. So once again, great run back. He picked it up about the 8-yard line, took it all the way down to the 45-yard line.
Ramsey Ramirez
of the Sabercats. So second time it's going to be that the Jaguars touched the ball. They went 3 and a fumble. They fumbled on third down and turned the ball over to the Sabercats. So the Sabercats ended up putting 7 points on the board. They're both going to touch the ball for the second time tonight. Here we go. We got 7:36 remaining in the first. Paul.
All right. The Vela Sabercats are staring at a loaded box. In other words, there are no wide receivers split out. Quick dive up the middle. A lot of misdirection. I don't even think the front defensive lineman for the Vela Sabercats even know where the ball was.
Here we go. It's going to be a pickup of 6. Call it maybe 7. Yeah, we'll call it 6. So it's second and fourth coming up. Second and fourth coming up for the Jaguars.
Good 6-yard run.
Great run there. What a way to start there. And that's like you said, they just got hit in the mouth. They're bleeding.
Yes, sir.
How are you going to respond?
And they sure are. They sure have come back. Credit that good return with a very low kick. Here we go. They're going to go run dive right up the middle. Oh. And great job. Oh, my God. If you can see this, folks, that is a tremendous run by Ramsey Ramirez. He must have broken 2-3 tackles.
So for the first time for the Jaguars.
Move those chains.
Here we go. First and 10 for the Jaguars. Quickly, like Paul said, after that punch to the mouth, got some blood out. They're looking at punching right back. They have a first and 10. They're at the 31-yard line. They're going from the south to the north. Paul.
Yes, sir. That was a good little nifty run again. He broke a few tackles. Nothing but heart by Mr. Ramsey Ramirez. Give him all the credit in the world on that one. Luis Alvarez got the helm under the center. Got someone going in motion. Snap it up. It's going to be a dive up the middle. Another little nifty run. Great little. You better hang on the ball because those Vela Sabercats are reaching for the ball right now, don't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a pickup of 8 yards. You got to be happy with that run. They pick up 6. They pick up 8 on first downs. You got to be happy as a coach, Paul.
Now, again, when I say misdirection, if for those of you that are at the game, or certainly for any of you that will watch the replay tonight, you think, man, the Jaguars are doing such a lot of trickery and a lot of moving around. I can't tell where the ball is. That's by design, don't it?
Hey, Paul, I like to call this a free down. I just saw
yes, sir.
Number 12 go in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pass.
There we go. They're going to sweep to the left. He's got some blocks. He definitely has the first down. He's still on his feet. He jukes and jives. He's going to be brought. He may walk into the end zone. My gosh, what a run. What a tremendous run. Ramsey Ramirez would not be denied. He took him down the 1, don't it?
All the way down to the 1. So once again,
move those chains.
We're going to call it second first down picked up for the Jags. A big turnaround after they got punched there. So it's going to be 5:59 left in the first quarter. We have a first and goal from the 1-yard line for the Jags. For right now, it is the Sabercats 7, the Jaguars 0, but they're knocking on the door.
Great blocking. That was great blocking on that last read. If you watch the replay tonight, good job by Cats to show the replay over and over here. Here we go. Luis Alvarez. There's a flag. There's your first one tonight, don't it?
Well, we'll wait and see what the call is. More than likely, it's going to be against the offense.
More than likely.
And I think we have too many men on the field. We have one come out. We'll wait and see what the call was. Oh, we had movement. Movement on the line there. So, hey, Paul.
Ooh, back them up, don't it? They were right there at the doorstep.
Every time we get a big play, we come back with a flag or a loss of yards or something. So, call it a first and go now. But instead of the 1, it's going to be the 6-yard line. We're down to 5:40 and counting in the first quarter. Once again, Donut Salinas, Paul Osbury bringing you action from Edinburg.
All right, they're in a very tight formation. Looks like a run formation. He's got a few blocks, but the Sabercats were swarming. He probably gained about a couple of yards, don't it? Right about the 2.
Yeah, got 3 back, so call it second and go now at the 2-yard line. That is the Jags. They're going from the south to the north. Ladies and gentlemen, it should be a good one tonight.
So far it is because if we're using the boxing analogy, the Jaguars got hit in the mouth. I'll tell you what, they came out with an uppercut, and they're going for another lip bleeder right now at the 2-yard line.
We talked about the ball being wet. Who was it going to affect? Let me tell you what, Jaguars yet to throw a pass.
That's right. And the snap is up. He's got plenty of room. He dives in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Great little run by Alfonso Vela. Great job.
Okay, so quickly, both teams have touched the ball twice. Both teams have scored touchdowns.
Yes,
So
sir. We're in a good one. We're a good one tonight, don't it?
Yeah, we are, and it's going like a quick game. Sabercats passed the ball 3 times, I
Yes, sir.
believe. Jaguars yet to throw the ball. Why throw it when you're running?
And they may not, don't it? I mean, why fix what isn't broken?
How long are they going to go without a pass?
They very well could go the entire night. I'll run. I'll gain 4 yards, 20 times in a row. Piece of cake. Did he miss that? Ladies and gentlemen, that kick was wide left. And I can tell you from experience looking down there, the place kicker lifted up his head, don't it? When you lift up your head, you're in a hurry to see where the ball went. When you lift up your head, you lift up your toe, that results in a pull and a hook, and it resulted in a hook. He missed it left.
Great analysis of the play there,
I
Paul.
saw it,
Thank
don't
you
it?
very much. Good job, Paul. So it's going to be 4:55 left in the first quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, we should bring you a good one tonight. Once again, Donna Salinas, Paul Osbury coming to you live from Edinburg, Texas. We're at Edinburg Cat Stadium. We're in district game number 2. And right now, it's going to be a good one tonight. Once again, after 4:55 left in the first quarter, it is now the Economedes Jaguars 6 and the Vela Sabercats 7. Paul,
Yes, sir.
I told people, don't be surprised if we get a good game tonight. I'm talking to people, and they're like, are you serious? And I said, look, we've seen the Sabercats the last 2 weeks at home, and let me tell you what, they're going on all cylinders. And they, I think they might have added a little fuel or some kind of extra horsepower because they started just where they left off.
Well, I'll tell you what, the advantage for the Vela Sabercats is their speed. And when you have a team like the Jaguars who just ground and pound it, you nullify the speed. You just overwhelm them with size. And that's exactly what the Jaguars did on that last drive. Very short kick. It's going to hit the ground. They better get on it, don't it? They better get on it. There's a scramble for the ball. I think Vela barely got a little nifty, little squib kick, little high kick to the right.
Yeah, and they did get it at the 27-yard line. So not bad field position there, Paul. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up for the Sabercats. Here we go. We're down to 4:55 left in the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be the 3rd time the Sabercats touched the ball this evening. They touched it twice. They managed to put 7 points on the board. And the Jags have touched it twice, and they put 6 points on the board. Here we go. They're going from the north to the south. Paul.
The Jags are staring at 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. The ball is up. He's going to do a read option, and he is met. That is
we might get
Mr. Emilio Zuniga introducing himself.
We might have gotten a piece of the match. We'll wait and see. And Paul.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the call.
Great defensive play by the Jaguars.
It is the face mask.
Oh.
So again, it's going to be the first flag against the Jags, but it's going to be a 15-yarder and an automatic first down for the 3rd time tonight for the Sabercats. Here
Yes,
we go.
Move those chains. Yes, sir.
1st and 10 coming up for the Jags, and quickly they had them at the 27. Quickly they're at the 43-yard line.
Just like that, they got out of a hole. The Jaguars are looking at 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. They're going to blitz. They're coming with a blitz, and there's a flag on the play. Somehow the quarterback evaded it. I'm not sure how, but he did. That's at the bottom line. He scrambles for a first down if the flag, depending on what the flag is, don't it?
Well, they let the play go, so I'm assuming they jumped a little early
I
on
bet
the
they did,
blitz.
on the blitz.
Now, we have ball being spotted as enough for the first down, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be declined. We'll wait for the call. Here comes the call. Here comes the call. It is
They're going to decline
offside
that.
against
Somebody.
He didn't point it.
Yeah.
The penalty's been declined. He didn't point to who, but if they decline it, I'm pretty sure it was against
Yes, sir.
the Jags. I'm not even going to put down as a flag. Decline that, and one more time for the Sabercats.
Move those chains. The Jaguars came on a blitz on that one, and the quarterback was able to scramble out of it. He's in the shotgun. He's going to get audible. The Jaguars are looking at 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Quarterback's in the shotgun. He's asking for the ball. It's going to be a pass. He's being pressured. He evades the pressure once again, but there's nowhere to go. He's bottled up for no gain. Bottled up for no gain.
And they set him up for a hit there. So it's going to be no gain like Paul Osbury's calling for y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir.
Once again, Paul, great job. Thanks a lot. We're down to under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, we still have a great one going for you here tonight in Edinburgh. Donna Salinas and Paul Osbury calling the game tonight. Once again, there's nothing wrong with your screen. On Friday nights, we just go live audio at 1 hour after the game. You can watch the video thanks to Cats TV 17, KATS channel 17.
Edgar Lopez in the shotgun. He's surveying the field. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got some room. He makes a juke. He goes back to the middle. He takes it to the middle. That's about a 15-yard gain.
So one more time for the Sabercats.
Move those chains.
Here we go. Another first down. And quickly, it is going to be a first. They started at the 27, Paul.
Yes, sir.
It's been 3 plays. And quickly, they're at the 32-yard line of the Jags. They're working. They added some, I don't know, horsepower or fuel injector or something because they've been playing good the last 2 games, going on all cylinders. Let me tell you what. The horsepower just got turned up by the Sabercat. So it is 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. We're under 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
Jaguars are staring at 2 receivers to the left. Quarterback to the shotgun. He hands it to his fullback up the middle. There wasn't much room, but I'll tell you what, tremendous effort. Probably got 3 yards. I'm going to give Gennaro Cavazos a gain of 3 yards. That was all effort.
So call it 2nd and 7 coming up, and we're going to try and get some updates from Edinburg North playing in La Jolla, Texas. As soon as we can, we'll bring you an update score from over there. For right now, we're under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We have a great one here in Edinburgh.
Yes, sir.
It is the Jaguars 6 and the Sabercats 7. But quickly, Sabercats, 3rd time they touch the ball, and they're knocking on the door one more time.
They're driving, don't it? They have, they're being very consistent on their runs. Of course, both teams can run very well. Both teams have good defenses. It's a very well-matched game tonight. And there's a flag, and it's got to be on the offense. Looks like somebody moved a little bit early for the Vela Sabercats.
Well, I think we had 2 people moving at the same time. We'll wait. Here's the call. It is going to be a procedure against the Sabercats, so bring them back 5. And, Paul, these flags are
they're costly.
It's been the same flag twice for the Sabercats. Excuse me, the other one got waved off because of the time.
Yes, sir, so we didn't count that one.
So it's going to be the first flag against the Sabercats. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big one because they had a 2nd and 7, and quickly they go to 2nd and 12 coming up with the Sabercats, brought back to the 34-yard line.
Yes, sir. Those penalties are very costly, don't it? Right now, the Jaguars are looking at 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Snap is up. It's going to be a pass. He's being pressured, but he has time. He throws it down the middle. He makes the grab. He goes on the right side, makes a move, and he's tackled at the 15 for a first down.
16 to the 16-yard line it'll be. So one more time for the 5th time already tonight.
Move those chains.
So quickly, the Sabercats again knocking on the door. We're down to 2:10 left in the first quarter. It is right now the Sabercats 7 and the Jaguars. Take it away, Paul.
Yes, sir. That missed extra point is going to be costly. We don't know at this point, but that's got to hurt early on. The Jaguars are looking at a bunch formation. They got 2 receivers left to the right, but they're relatively close to the formation. Quick pass out to the flats. All you got to do is make a move. Great tackle. There's a flag on the play, don't it?
The flag, and we could have somebody down the field. I'll wait for the call, but I thought I saw a lineman about 6 yards down the field. We'll wait and see. Number 70 was pretty far down. Here we go. We're going to get the call, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring it to you as soon as we get it.
Could be a hold, don't it?
Yeah, okay, here we go. We're waiting for the call. And the call is going to be, what about the picture? Cats TV,
Cats TV, that's a great job. Illegal man downfield. Donnie, you must be a former referee.
When you see a number that
big body.
Yeah, somebody who's that? That ain't no receiver or
tailback.
Maybe a tight end, but no. It was a legal man downfield. So once again, another flag, and that's going to hurt him for 10 yards. It could have been 1st and 10. Now we have a 1st and 15 coming up. So that's going to be the 2nd flag against the Sabercats.
Great call, Donut, on the illegal man lineman downfield. We'll explain what that is a little bit later. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Corbin's in shotgun. He's got time. He decided he's going to run. He didn't have much room. Might as well run. He gained about 5 yards.
Yeah, maybe picked up 4, and it's going to be a 2nd and 11 coming up for the Sabercats. Paul, quickly, an update from La Jolla.
What's up?
Edinburg North Cougars 6, and they're playing Lincoln Waters. Lincoln 0. They missed the extra point.
Okay, well, they're up. They're scored the first blood, drew first blood. And let me get back to that lineman downfield, don't it? The offensive linemen, people that are not eligible, you cannot advance beyond 2 yards past the football, and apparently one of the linemen did. Here we go. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. If you're the Jaguars looking at the play, and the snap is up, it's going to be a dive up the middle. He's met quickly, but that's a good little nifty run by Gennaro Cavazos. Again, about 4 yards.
4 or 5 yards.
Yes,
You're right
sir.
there, Paul. So call it a third, and what Kevin likes to call it, very manageable.
Very manageable.
Yeah, 7 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 7. And again, it's 2-down territory. I think it depends on the kicking game.
All right. I don't know how they feel about their kicker, but I'm sure Coach Sonia is loaded with confidence. We may find out here. Right now, the Jaguars are looking at one receiver to the left and one to the right. They have 2 wings on each side of the offensive line. He's gonna do a play action pass. He's got time. He got a man wide open.
And again, these kids are young, and ladies and gentlemen, if you put a little touch, any kind of touch on that pass, we saw it yesterday, that little lob where there was no need to put some zip on the ball or anything, just lob it to him. There was nobody within 5-6 yards next to him. Paul, you're speechless, but talk to me.
I'm speechless, and I don't even want to say the young man's name, but I'll tell you what, he was extremely wide open, and maybe it's a little too high, but I'm sure he wanted it more than us. I guarantee you. And it looks like Vela's going to set up for the field goal.
31-yarder.
We answered our question.
Oh, offsides.
Ooh.
Oh, my
okay,
God.
Donut, do you take points off the board?
Oh, let me tell you this. I'm a spectator. You're a coach. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
ever take points off the board?
I do not. I'm going to go ahead and accept those points. In other words, what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, it was offsides by the Jaguars. In other words, they were not going to get a first down. They may just inch 5 yards closer.
I go hard count, and if they don't, call the timeout.
Donut, I love it.
As a coach. As a coach.
As a coach, I myself, timeouts are very precious, Donut, and I will use them wisely. That's how I operate. But I'll tell you what, it's apparent that the Vela has decided to go ahead and accept the
Well, you see,
field goal.
that's why I call the game as a ref, and you call it as a coach. Paul with the right call, so it's going to accept the point.
I'm 1-0 on calls tonight, Donut.
Here we go. So with 19 seconds left in the first quarter, it's going to be now. Robert Vela, Sabercats, 10. And the Economedes Jaguars, 6. So once again, Donuts the leaders, Paul Osbury. We're almost done with 1 quarter of play here in Edinburg. The Jaguars have touched the ball 3 times.
Yes, sir.
Have come up with 10 points. Have gotten 6 first downs. Been flagged twice for 15 yards. So in a game that might be little school history again by winning 3 in a row and going 2-0 in district. If you're Coach Salinas,
Yes,
que
sir.
más
Quieres. You're right about that, brother.
Okay, so the Jaguars will be touching, each team is going to be touching the ball 3 times in the first quarter. We'll bring up some totals. And again, ladies and gentlemen, these totals are not official. These are just Donut and Paul totals.
They're not official, but they're pretty good, Donut.
They're not bad.
Más o menos? No.
Más o
More
menos.
más than menos.
Here we go. Down to 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the kickoff. Paul.
Kick is up. It's a high, short one. It's going to bounce. It's going to take a Vela bounce, but somehow the Jaguar player was able to field. He fielded at the 17. He was met immediately.
At the 17, and he better field that ball because there was about 6 yards away. There was some Sabercats coming right at that ball. Nevertheless, it was picked up by the Jaguars at the 17-yard line. We're down to 16 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. 3rd time they touched the ball in the first quarter. Here we go, Paul. You're going to take it away. Paul, so far, give
Yes,
me a
sir.
little analysis of the game. What do you think?
It's a definitely a great game tonight. Looks to me like the Vela. Obviously, they have the advantage on the score, but you have 2 solid defenses. One is quick and one is big, and same for the offense. Right now, the Jaguars have broken the huddle and they're going to be pushing them around. But this time the Sabercats brought the house, don't it? They blitzed and they read it properly because the Jaguars haven't even thrown tonight. So why not bring everybody?
Hey, little shout out going out to Mr. Casas. Thank you for helping us out with the window here. Here we go. It's going to be a 2nd and 11. And ladies and gentlemen, that completes 1 quarter of play here in Edinburg. The game's been out to be what we thought it was going to be. After 1 quarter of play, it is. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Casas. Little shout out going out to Mr. Casas helping us out with the window here.
Amen.
Hey, good job, sir. So it's going to be after 1 quarter of play. Donald Salinas, Paul Osbury coming from Edinburg. The score is going to be Robert Vela, Sabercats 10, and the Economedes Jaguars 6. That completes 1 quarter of play. And Paul, let me just give you some numbers. Again, these are not official numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams have touched the ball 3 times.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the first quarter. 2 first down for the Jags. Again, they had big plays. And then we have 1 flag, a big one for 15 yards. They ended up giving them 3 points after it could have been a 3rd and long or 2nd and long.
Yes, sir.
And 1 turnover, and that is against the Jags. On the other side, Sabercats have touched the ball 3 times. They got 6 first downs. They got 10 points, and they've been flagged twice for 15 yards.
Appreciate those stats, don't it? Here you go. Jaguars in their usual formation. It's going to be a play action pass. He's got a man wide open. He's going to catch the ball. He was a little underthrown, but a tremendous catch. Remember, I just said they haven't thrown all night, and the Vela was starting to creep up, and there you go. Great pass to Tony Isaguirre.
Hey, you got to love the touch of the ball. There was no reason to overthrow the guy. Nobody within 15 yards now. They caught up to him because the ball hanged up there so long. But, hey, I'll take 30 yards on the play.
I'll take that all day long. And, Donut, I'll tell you, as a coach, I tell my quarterback, if it's not necessary to fire it in there, if it's not necessary to throw it hard, then don't.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, great job by the quarterback to get some touch. He caught the Vela off guard. They were not ready on this play, and you can tell because he breaks down the sideline. That's a great run down the sideline for a first down, Donut. Move those chains.
And, Paul, we missed it one time after that pass, so we're going to come back with it.
Move those chains once again. And a great job by what happened on that play, ladies and gentlemen, was the Jaguars broke the huddle very quickly. They caught the Sabercats off guard. The defense was not able to line up properly, and they caught them off guard. I'll tell you what, 11-yard gain on that run.
All right, Paul, take me through. I
got you, Donut.
Take me through.
Yes, sir, I got you, man. Jaguars are the usual formation. They got double tight end, and tailbacks are in the wing. They're going to give it to the dive right up the middle. Tremendous effort by Alfonso Barrera. He was met, but a good 6-yard gain.
All right, that's going to be a pickup of call it 6, like Paul's calling it right there. So it'll be 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, you're getting punched. Hey, you're punching right back. We should have a good fight tonight.
We have a good fight tonight. And I'll tell you what, I can see it very clearly at this point. The Jaguar offense, what they're doing with that misdirection, it is confusing the linebackers. They're not able to support the defensive line. And so they're going to get a good 3 or 4 yards right off the bat if the linebackers are confused. That's what the Jaguars are doing, and by design. Snap is up. This time they're going outside to the sweep. Oh, my gosh. We are going to give nothing but credit to Efrain Gonzalez. He made the stop. If Efrain doesn't make that stop, that's going to be another first down.
He's still
at
running.
Least.
Yeah. And hold him out short of the first down. Call it a 3rd and a short 2. A short 2 coming up. You won't call it a long 1, but it's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up for the Jaguars.
Quick huddle. They break the huddle. They catch him off guard. And they're going to. He's met. It depends on the spot.
Yeah. Well,
looks like a Jaguar spot.
He didn't eat much, but they're lucky they held him there because we had all kinds of Sabercats moving around when the ball was snapped. It's going to be enough for we'll wait for the call, and it's going to be timeout. They're going to get a measurement.
They're going to measure.
So here we go.
Let me give a shout out to a very, very special lady, Dolly. Listen out there. She's a proud aunt to a newborn baby that was born last night. She's listening with her girls. They're traveling out to go visit the newborn baby. She's a tremendous aunt, a great mother, and an even better lady to me. I guarantee you that, ladies and gentlemen. Dolly, thank you for listening to ValleyCentral.com.
They are short by about a foot. And Paul, let me tell you.
You know what he's going to do.
You know what he's going to do.
We know what he's going to do.
We all know.
We're going to be 1-0 on that call. We're going to be 2-0 together.
You think so?
I know it, brother.
All right, here we go. Watch a hard count. Here we go. Hey, an update from La Jolla Ramirez family. Thank you very much for the update, Mr. Ramiro. It is now Cougars 13, Lincoln Juarez 0.
Wow.
4-0. 4-0.
Cougars taking care of business. Here we go. They break the huddle. Jaguars break the huddle quickly as usual. And they're going to run the dive up the gut. He is met immediately. It depends on the spot, don't it? Looks like a generous spot by the official on the Vela side.
They're not on the same mark. Let me tell you that. One on that side and one on this side.
I think they're going to give him the first down.
The call does come to this side of the field, so it's going to be a first down. They're having they're going to measure again.
Oh, boy.
Coach Pena not very happy with that. Coach Pena was signaling first down, but you see, Paul, and
yes,
again,
sir.
I don't think there should be a measurement. The far line, that's 2 marks down.
You know
the
that.
Ball, but hey, anyway.
But it's the coach's discretion if it's a close one to ask for it. That's basically like a timeout because you got a chance to think about it.
Yeah, and also the refs are doing their job.
They should.
Yeah. So again, I mean, you gotta do what your job is, and that is coaching requesting a measurement. You bring out the chain. So we'll wait and see for the call from Paul and Donut. They're gonna measure the ball right here.
Donut is good by a yard.
And here we go. Hey, but time out for the defense. Got to.
What do you say about the Jaguars? Move those chains.
Hey, now all of a sudden we got 6 first downs for one team. And
Yes,
6
sir.
first down for the other. It's gonna be a good one. Hopefully, it'll be like this all night long, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Donuts Salinas, Paul Osbury joining you from Edinburg, Texas, Edinburg Cat Stadium. Again, the update from La Jolla was Cougars
Yes, sir.
13 and the Lincoln Juarez
Great.
0.
Thanks for the update, Donut. He got a little dive up the middle. He's got a blocker. He's met, but tremendous effort. That is a great run. And I'll tell you what, that's probably about a good 7-yard gain. Great run by Mr. Ramsey Ramirez.
Look at the coaches are so upset. I mean, something is going on that the Sabercat coaches or that ref, first of all, shouldn't be allowing those coaches to get so far in the field. And besides,
Well, they're moving it back now. They better.
All right, here we go. And also, you know,
Yes, sir.
You can't allow, if you don't stop them right now, come fourth quarter, they'll be at the hash marks. Here we go.
Here we go. The Jaguars break the huddle. They have one receiver to the left of the Jaguars. Oh, my gosh. That is a tremendous. That is nothing but a straight.
Number 78, give me a name.
Rico Alfaro in the house.
It's going to be a 3rd and 3. Is this two down territory for Peña?
You know, Pena. I mean, it could be 3rd and 45. They're going to go for it. 4th and 45. They're going to go for it.
Here we go. 3rd and 3. Call it. If the ball is at the 24-yard line, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Donuts Salinas and Paul Osbury coming to you from Edinburg. We have a great one tonight. It's Sabercats 10, the Jaguars 6. Here we go. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Jaguars are driving their usual formation. They got everybody crowded by the line. Uh-oh, they're doing a little bit of motion. That's a double movement. Looks like the refs missed a call. Oh, I'm not sure what a young man looks like. Tony Segre. He slipped.
Don't. A little extra after the play there.
Yeah, they're going to calm down.
You
Calm
don't
them
want
down.
to do that because let me tell you, that could hurt. Paul, we talked about it.
Yes, sir.
They lost 2 yards, maybe 3. So now it's going to be 4th and 6 coming up from the 26-yard line. Paul.
Only for the Jaguars is this an easy call.
Okay.
I mean, knowing Coach Pena is probably going for it, but I did see some exchanging of players, but knowing Pena, he's going to go for it.
Watch the hit count. Watch the hard count right here. We'll wait and see. We're down to 7:55, ladies and gentlemen, left in the half. It is still the Sabercats 10, the Jaguars 6. Paul.
Jesse Gonzalez in the game, because that's why, because it's the play-action pass. He throws the ball. He catches his man. That's a great catch. That's a tremendous effort by
Two flags.
Areola.
2 flags on the field. Did he push off before the catch? Here we go. We got 2 flags. 2 different people threw a flag at a different time.
Well, while the refs work it out, I got to tell you, Donut, my personal speech pathologist has advised me I need to rest my voice. And ladies and gentlemen, I am not ill. I'm a coach, and I've been screaming my heart out because I'm a coach. That's why.
You screaming? Not when I used to
Imagine that, brother.
Not when I used to ref.
Oh, you know that's right, brother.
Holding. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be declining. It is.
Yes, sir.
So one more time for the Jaguars.
Move those chains.
First down, number 7.5 for the Jaguars. All of a sudden, things are turning around, and the momentum is coming to the Jag side.
It is.
It is 1st and 10. Quickly, they're at the 15-yard line of the Sabercats.
You know, the Jaguars did some substituting on the last play. They brought in a couple of fast receivers, and apparently it was a pass. This time they're going to run the dive. They're going to go right up the gut. And he's met quickly. That's a tremendous little run because that's going to be a 4-yard gain. They'll take that, don't it?
You know who was the first guy that met him? It's tight end number 88.
Oh, that's not good when your own guy bumps into you, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't mean it, don't it?
No. 2nd and 6 coming up. We're down to 7:20 left in the half. Oh, I think this is a quick-moving game.
It is, obviously because they're grinding the ball. And you know when they run, and when they run the ball, you know the clock usually runs with the exception of penalties and stuff like that. So that's why the clock's moving. Well, folks, we're halfway into the second quarter already.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Jaguars break the huddle. Usual formation. Got about 100 guys on the offensive line. Great little nifty run. Good little run by Ramsey Armida to gain about a good 3 more yards. They only have 2 more to go to get a first down.
All right, here we go. Is it just 2 down territory?
You know that's right.
Here we go. Call it a 3rd and 4. 3rd and long 3 coming up for the Jaguars. They're at the 13-yard line of the Sabercats.
You know the Jaguars remind me of the Bobcats of old. They just load up the line and ground and pound and ground and pound and ground and pound. Surprise! Play action pass.
Tight end. Was that I-Ride 12 key pass? I don't know what they used to be called back in the 80s. Now, I just gave away your age, Paul. Here we go. Timeout on the field.
I'm 45, don't it? Proud of it, baby.
Yeah, I would be too. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up. And this time, I think the Sabercats are really,
Yes, sir.
they've stopped them plenty of times. But again, fourth
Thank
down comes up. And Coach Peña goes for it, and they do get it. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen here. If they're going to need the fourth down try, or they're going to pick up the first down on third down. Paul, so far, what do you think of this game?
It's a very good game. For any fan that is here at the game, any fan that is listening or maybe watching later on ValleyCentral.com, you got to appreciate a tremendous battle tonight because both teams are moving the ball on each other. And again, we just witnessed a 4th and 6?
Yeah.
He went with it without hesitation. And now they only have 3rd and 3. So let's say they get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 3, he's going to go for that.
Third year I've been seeing Coach Peña, and believe me, he doesn't hesitate on a fourth down or a 2-point conversion. So if they score, guess what's coming?
They're going to go for 2, don't they? I'm just, I'm a coach, but I can do the math on that. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Big play coming up. We're down to 6:27 left in the half.
Jaguars do a quick huddle. They're going to do a dive right up the middle. He's got some room. He's got to break a tackle, and in fact, he does it. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Okay, so it's going to be with 6:23 left. The Jaguars come back and score for the second time. Ladies and gentlemen,
Alfonso Barra.
we have a great one, Paul. Both teams have touched the ball 3 times. One team has 7 first downs. One team has 6 first downs. They've both been flagged twice. 1 turnover, but the score as it stands right now is the Jaguars 12 and the Robert Vela Sabercats 10.
I'll tell you, both teams. Here we go. Extra point. Snap is up. Looks like they went ahead and decided to kick it. I guess it's too early.
Because you're 3 points up. So that makes sense.
Yes, sir. Only a field goal. Again, Coach Payne, I'm sure, very wise decision. If you do the math, obviously only up 13-10. That's a great call.
Yeah. Now I guarantee you, it was 13-12. 14-12.
Yes, sir.
We would have seen a 2-point conversion. We didn't think of that. So once again, with 6:23 left, Donald Salinas, Paul Osbury, we're coming to you live from Edinburg. Once again, just to remind you, there's nothing wrong with your screen. Due to UIL, we're not allowed to go live audio and video on Fridays. So you'll hear the audio live, and an hour after the game, you can go back and watch the game. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you want to see this one. So far, it's been a great football game. We'll see what happens for the rest of the game. We still have 2.5 quarters to go before we come to a final. For right now, it is 6:23 left in the half. It is the Jaguars for the first time coming up and taking the lead by the score of 13-10 over the Robert Vela Sabercats. The Jags will be kicking from the north side to the south side, and Sabercats will be going from the south to the north.
Yes, sir. And we have no breeze tonight, so the wind is not a factor as far as kicking or throwing. There's no breeze. And the Jaguars, the Vela Sabercats are having some fits with the Jaguars right now. That misdirection in the backfield is really confusing the linebackers, so that the linebackers are not able to support the run. The Jaguars just drove it down their throat.
And Paul, I'm going to wait for the kickoff, then I'm going to come back with something.
Yes, sir.
What you just said.
All right, Jaguars about to kick. This time they put a foot into it. It goes relatively deep down the left side. If you're looking from the north to the south, he's going to bring it out to the left side. He's got a block. Vela's got a block. Tremendous effort all the way to the 40-yard line, maybe the 41. Great field position.
Once again, the field position has been great for the Sabercats. This time they're starting at the 40.
Yes, sir.
So as far as, Paul, man, before I forget, you talked about, these Jags, the way they move the ball.
Yes, sir. Misdirection.
Misdirection. That's the right definition I'm trying to call there. Paul.
Yes, sir.
How good is the Cougar defense to hold them?
Yes, it speaks volumes.
Does that speak for the Cougars, or because to me they're good. The Jags are good. I mean, no matter who says what, I guarantee you these Jags can move the ball.
No one's going to shut
anybody.
No one is going to stop the Jags except the Cougars. I assure you, because the Jaguars have got a very efficient running game.
You telling me that defense is for real?
I'm telling you that the Cougars defense is that good.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Robert Vela Sabercats. Paul, 4th time they touch the ball. Let's see what happens.
Jaguars are staring at 3 receivers to the left, quarterback in the shotgun. He asking for the ball. He got motion, which turns it into 4 receivers to the left. He's asking the ball. It's going to be a dive up the middle. Not much room, and he got a little out of it. He got a little bit.
Pick up of 3 yards. Call it a 2nd and 7 coming up for the Sabercats. Once again, a little shout out going out to Albino Salinas visiting from Uvalde, Texas.
Uvalde, appreciate
in the house in Edinburg. They're listening to the game. They'll be watching it later. Little hello going out to Albino Salinas and his wife, Ernestina Salinas, and a shout out going out to Uvalde, Texas, to everybody in Uvalde. Guys, we'll see you soon.
Eber Lopez and Gennaro Cavazos in the backfield. Quarterback's asking for the ball. Oh, we got some movement. That's going to be a 5 free yards. They're going to air it up. He's got a man open down the middle. Can he make the grab? Just slightly underthrown. almost a tremendous play.
It's going to be a free down, though. So it's going to be a
Yes, sir.
2nd and 2. I'm going to call that another free down coming up for the Sabercats. We'll wait and see what happens. It'll be 2nd and 2 after they move the 5 yards. The flags were thrown. Coach Pena very upset on that play.
Yes, sir, he is. And a great job by Vela once again. Instantaneously, all players are coached and taught, certainly by Vela, that when there's a free play, in other words, offsides, everybody does a go route. A go route means basically like a good old, you're playing in your backyard, run a bomb. That's what they did.
Córrele.
Sí, nos vamos. And so you got Jaguars just doing a 3 receiver to the right, quarterback in the shotgun. The snap is up. It's going to be a play action pass. He's got a man. It may be interference.
Oh.
It was incidental contact. The receiver was about to get open. That means coulda, shoulda, woulda. Michael Arguelles almost got open. Great job by the defender.
Hey, Paul incomplete. Stop the clock with 5:24. And let me tell you what, buddy, I am having some fun.
That's
Once
right.
again, Paul Osbury and Donuts Salinas coming to you from Edinburg. Ladies and gentlemen, we're losing our boys. We're going to make it through the night. And once again, I hope you understand, and we'll bring you the best we can from the booth here. It is now a 3rd and 2 coming up. Big play for the Robert Vela Sabercats.
All right, dude. Unusual formation for the Sabercats because they're going to shift over to the right. Last time they did this, they did a play action pass. Last time they did this. And I don't know if they're going to run. Just this time they're going to go ahead and run off the right side. He's got some room. He's going to break one more tackle. He would have been gone down at the 36.
They're throwing football. I thought that was going to be a
flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we're staring at people throwing footballs in the
flags.
stands.
2 flags.
Footballs and flags.
Here we go. It's going to be a flag. I think it's a dead ball foul, and I hope it's not against the Sabercats. The officials are in the middle of the field right now discussing the call. If the play stands, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. We'll wait and see what the call is going to be. I think they're going to add 15.
Ooh.
And they're coming to explain to Mr. Pena what the call was.
That
doesn't look good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Jaguars because if they're explaining to the coach, that means he's not going to like it.
Somebody explain to me, please.
Yes.
Here we go. And they'll start marching. There they go.
There they go.
There's 5.
Person.
15 yards.
After the run, Donut.
After the run.
If you're the Jaguars, that hurts. Move those chains.
You're going to move another 15.
And move those chains.
Back to back. Here we go. It's going to be a 1st and 10. And quickly, after the great field position, they're at the 22-yard line. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about under 5 minutes left in the half. And we'll be under 5 minutes before the play goes off. It is 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Yes, Sabercats have in the shotgun. They've got 3 running backs with them. And they're going to do go ahead and do a nice little dive up the middle. He had some good blocking. Call that a 4-yard gain, don't it?
Paul, we can't. This game is just, I can't believe the game.
It's a good one. It's a fun one if you're a fan.
Yeah.
Either side.
You better enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you will. If you get to see this game, go to it. 4:37 left. A pickup of 4 yards. Call it a 2nd and 6 coming up for the Sabercats.
Yes, sir. Sabercats are looking for the instructions from the sideline. They've received it from Coach Salinas. Sabercats in the shotgun. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. He's in the shotgun.
Nobody on that receiver over there.
At the last second, he showed up.
Oh!
It's a pump and go. He threw it up in the air. It's got a matter of height. Did he get it?
Out of bounds!
Oh, my gosh. Donut. I thought he had got 1 foot in. That's a tremendous throw. An even better catch by Michael Arguelles, but he was out of bounds.
He had no receiver. Look, shout out going out to
showed
the
up late.
Michael Arguelles family. That boy I had in 5th grade, Paul.
Really?
And I told him, Paul, one of these years, I know I'm going to hear your game when your name when you're in high school. So no shout out going out to Michael Arguelles. I told you, son. I told you I would hear your name in a few years when you were in high school. Here we go. It's down. Stop the clock with 4:12. And Paul, you know how come I saw that receiver? That he was alone and nobody was with him. These fans got up and started pointing to that side, so I looked over there.
The fans.
The fans made that call. I didn't make that call. I'm not going to take credit for it, but
The fans helped out the Jaguars.
Yeah, they were yelling and yelling. I was like, what are they looking at? And I looked that way. And there was a guy by himself over there, and that's the guy who cut the ball, but he was out of bounds. So great call by the fans. We're going to give credit to the Jaguar fans. They'll help with the window.
They have someone out there.
Oh, they do? Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Paul.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking. I wrote it down because that momentum, or your belief, or whatever you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
As a Sabercat, you're 0-10. You come back. You're playing a team that even better this year. That was in the playoff last year, and should have won that game in the playoffs. That they lost to Del Rio there in Corpus Christi. How do you feel? I mean, you better start believing.
No, you feel good, and Coach Salinas acknowledged that. He said it that the Jaguars were much better on paper. Certainly not in his heart or his mind, but they feel good. They feel really good, and it's not a surprise if he's talking to Coach Salinas.
I'm not amazed. I'm not shocked by it, but you know what? I'm proud of those kids and the coaches.
No doubt. Gennaro Cavazos in the backfield along with the quarterback. He's got that. Last time they've done one run and one pass out of this particular formation, don't it? The last time it was a play action pass. We're going to find out what happens here. Here we go. Snap is up. It's going to be a run. He hands it out to Gennaro Cavazos. He jukes and jives. He spins, and he's got himself a first down.
All the way down to the inside the 10-yard line. So one more time for the Sabercats.
Move those chains. He did take a hit, don't it? It looks like he got him slow.
Yeah.
He definitely is seeing birdies right now flying around. I'll give him that. Gennaro Cavazos off the field on his own power, but he did get up a little bit woozy, folks.
Here we go. For this one, we're going to drop them chains because they're inside the 10.
So we're going to say, drop them chains. Hey, that's a new one.
Give me some sleeves. Give me some ink on the sleeve.
Yeah. Put it on the shoulder, on the spine. Here we go. Getting the quarterback to the shotgun. This time he's got Justin Vela next to him. He's asking for the ball. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got some room. He's got a block. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Sabercats!
Hey, Paul, thanks a lot. I'm having a blast, ladies and gentlemen. And Julio answering the call. Well, perfect timing there. We saw it all. And then anyway, if it's dirty, what do you got right here? Some Cats TV.
We got a beautiful monitor in front right next to us, ladies and gentlemen. Cats TV does an excellent job. Of course, you'll be able to watch the game an hour after the game is over tonight.
Here we go. Touchdown, touchdown Sabercats. So quickly with 3:44 left in the half, they come back and take the lead. And they're 16-13. We're waiting for the point after. Here we go.
They need this one to go 4 up. It's going to be offsides. The kick is up. It's probably good, don't it? But that.
Do you take points off the board?
I guess the ref didn't call it.
There's a flag.
Okay.
We got a flag on the far side.
No, sir. What I would do is I would scoot up on the kickoff, yes, sir, and get a much more effective kickoff and effectively pin him no more. Give him essentially no chance to return it.
Okay, they've been doing good on the kickoff return as far as holding them back behind the 25-yard line. So you give it to him at the 25, just kick it in the end zone? I
do. I would like to kick it in other words, do not give him a chance to return it. That's something as a coach I would take. All
right, here we go. We're going to wait and see what they're going to do. For right now, they are going to do what Coach Albury's calling, and that's the right thing to do. So with 3:44, ladies and gentlemen, we got us a good one tonight here on Friday night. Once again, Donald Salinas and Paul Albury coming to you from Edinburg. We have a great one, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, just to remind you, there's nothing wrong with your screen. We got only audio on Friday nights. Paul, tell me.
Drop those chains, Donald. No one's got that one, brother. No one.
That's an original. Hey, Misa, we got another one.
Yeah.
Misa.
Mm-hmm.
To Misael de Leon, I believe, I'm not mistaken. Misa, you brought us to move those chains. Well, let me tell you what. If you have a first and go from inside the 10, we're coming up with a new one.
Drop those chains.
Little shout out going out to Joe Bowling and Lee Martinez. Lee Martinez, I hope you're tuning in. Lee Martinez, our chief engineer for Channel 4, out of town.
Yes, sir.
But he said, I'll be listening in, guys.
Excellent.
So here we go. It's going to be 3:44 left in the half. It is now the Robert Vela Sabercats 17 and the Economedes Jaguars
kick is off.
13.
Very high kick. It takes it. It goes over the returner's head. He goes in the end zone. He may going to get a safety. He better get out. It's going to be I don't even understand. It had to be a safety. Safety Sabercats. I've never said that one before.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
did he do the right call then?
Yes, sir. I called it. Now, of course, I was lucky, but I'll tell you, see if I can describe it for this.
And you get the ball back?
And they're going to give it to you.
Get us.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can describe this, it was a really high kick. Somehow, some way, it went over the Jaguar defender, and he let it hop around. He fielded it while he was in play. He went back in the end zone thinking, I'll just go back here and kneel it. But you can't do that, don't.
Well, he fielded it about the 4 or the 5.
Yes, sir. So he had already gained possession inside to field the play. So to go backwards was only doing a favor for Vela. And it's a safety.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid,
Oh,
again,
that's got to drive Coach Pena crazy.
Yeah, well, especially the special teams coach.
Oh,
I mean,
my gosh.
and you try to teach these kids every day, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, these are just kids that are playing out there. It's a good crowd. Friday Night Lights in Edinburg. Football is big in Edinburgh, so again, you got to understand the pressure these kids are going through. Nevertheless, it's going to give them 2 points. So now, with 3:39 left, it is now the Robert Vela Sabercats 19 and the Jags from Economedes sit at 13. We have 3:39 left in the half. Once again, Paul Osbury, Donald Salinas coming to you live with a great one from Edinburgh, Texas, Edinburgh Cats Stadium. Special thanks going out to Cats TV. That's KATS, channel 17. And here we go. Not only did you get 2 points, not only did you just score to go up in the lead.
You're going to get good field position.
And you're getting the ball.
And I'll tell you what, if you are the Jaguars, you are just stunned right now. You're trying to catch your breath. And if you're the Sabercats, you're thinking, is this Christmas?
And you're killing me, Paul. Here we go, 3:39 left. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, Paul.
Yes, sir.
I'm not shocked. I can't say I'm shocked. I'm just, these kids are answering the call for a big game.
Yeah, both sides are playing 19-13. Both teams are in it. It's a very short kick. It's returnable. It's going to be returned. They're going to get some good field position. He's going to be knocked down at about the 49. Great field. They only got to go half the field to score a touchdown with 3:30 left.
They got about 51 yards to go to put more points on the board and kill the time on the clock.
Yes, sir. And I'm very astute of you, Donut, to mention that there's 3:34 left. So the Sabercats will love nothing more than to steadily drive down. Now they'll take a touchdown on the first play, but they would love nothing more than to run this clock and score at the same time.
Hey, Paul, and ever since we made that new call, drop them
those chains.
I haven't written nothing down, but they've added. They were at 13.
Yes, sir.
No, they were at 10.
Yes,
I've
sir.
added 9 points and nothing to write.
Just like that, Donut.
Nothing to write. No flags, no first downs, no penetration, no nothing.
Now that was not. Let me go. Let me recant that, ladies and gentlemen. That was not a Christmas gift. I don't know about you, Donut, but in Christmas I let my kids open one gift the day before Christmas. They usually pick the biggest one. That was the kind of gift that Vela got right there.
Yeah, did they?
Yes, sir.
Did they open 2 gifts?
No, but I give them one gift,
you
and then
give them one.
and that's it.
The other
and
one
they shake the boxes, and that one.
And give them another 15.
Oh my gosh, great field position and 15, Donut. Oh boy, the Jaguars better pull together because the Sabercats are on the move.
I'm hoping. I'm thinking the Jags want to go into halftime.
Oh, yes, sir. They did love nothing more than just get. That's going to be a penalty. And just like that, Sabercats are going to move themselves back. We've been seeing it all night, ladies and gentlemen.
We've seen it 4 weeks already. I don't know why.
I don't know why. It's an unbelievable coincidence.
Yeah, but it's going to go back 5. So call it 1st and 15. But quickly, they only got 41 yards to go to put more points on the board. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3:34 left in the half. And it is the Robert Vela Sabercats 19. And the Jags from Economedes sit at 13.
That's right. Yes, sir. The Vela Sabercats are studying the sideline clock. Play clock is running down to 15. They're probably got some time, but they hurry up. The Jaguars are staring at 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Quarterback's in the shotgun. He's surveying the field. He's got 7 seconds to get it off. He'll get it off. Snap is up. He's going to keep it himself. He's going up the gut, up the middle. He makes a move. He's still on his feet. And that's about a good 10-yard run, don't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Call it 9 yards on the play, so call it from 1st and 15. It'll be a short 2nd and 6 coming up. We'll be under 3 minutes and 15 seconds left before they get this play off.
Yes, sir. And of course, I know Vela just I guess they don't understand they can huddle, but they just refuse to huddle, and that's okay. They left nothing more than this clock to run down. It was a great run by Edinburg Lopez on that run because that was all effort. He kept it and found some yards up the middle.
A little shout out going out to Rolando de la Rosa family. Hi to his mom and everybody. De la Rosa's over there at the farm. So shout out going out to De la Rosa, his boy, ROTC member.
Oh, snap is up, and that play went nowhere. Mr. Ruben Barco said, "Hey, ¿cómo estás?"
And let me tell you what, Paul. It went somewhere. It went backwards 6 yards.
And a yellow flag.
Again?
Oh, they were just throwing the ball, don't it? I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
The precipitation on our windows got me there.
3rd and 10 coming up. Big play. Under 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half, ladies and gentlemen. It is still the Robert Vela Sabercats 19, Economedes Jaguars 13.
Vela's in it looks like a passing formation. I'm not saying they have to, ladies and gentlemen, but it definitely is inducive to the pass. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jaguars are blitzing. He's going to come up the middle. He's got time. He decides he's going to scramble. He's not going to make it. Somehow, I don't know how he stayed on his feet, but he did. There's a flag on the play,
Yeah,
and he's probably 1 yard short.
And it's going to be probably a holding. We'll wait for the call. And it is. I'm thinking that's what he's signaling to the head.
Well, you see the spot of the flag, so they're probably going to do a spot foul. Going to move him back probably 10 if you're right, don't it?
It might be face mask. I don't know here.
Yep, holding.
Holding.
You called it, don't it?
Sabercats. So
10 from the spot.
It's going to be. Do you bring him back?
Oh, absolutely, don't it? Because that would have been.
Fourth coming up.
It would have been a 4th and 1 though, and I'm sure the Sabercats would have gone. You back him up. That's going to turn into
third and 20.
Yeah, they'll take that.
Oh, they got it from the spot of the foul.
Yes, sir. So about 3rd and 17, 3rd and 18.
Yeah, you got the call, Paul. Attaboy, Paul. Here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 18 coming up for the Sabercats. Once again, they were sitting good. Hey, if you hold them here, heads off to the defense, and then the offense, no, it's their turn to do something.
Yes, sir. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They're rather close to the formation, so they're probably going to spread out as far as their pass routes. They're going to, he's got a man wide open. If he makes the catch, and it is touchdown Sabercats!
I said if you hold them.
Oh, my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Johnny Davila, we're going to talk about you tonight because that was a beautiful catch.
Wow.
Pretty.
Did he even hesitate or not? He's
He
right on
caught
stride.
him in stride. Lopez, oh, my gosh. Lopez to Davila, touchdown. That was beautiful.
Oh, my God.
It was fun to watch
Beautiful
up here
play.
as a fan. It was pretty. It was just downright pretty.
You got to see these, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this game a long way from being over. We're going to have a shootout tonight, I guarantee you, because I've seen the Jaguars run the ball, and they can put points on the board, too. Here comes the point after, Paul.
Yes, sir. Partida up the kick. Oh, we got a timeout. They probably didn't have enough men or something like that. I don't know why you would take a timeout.
They're probably going to go for 2, make it 27 instead of 26. We'll wait and see. But, Paul, I mean, and getting back to this.
Here. Okay, we're just looking at the replay, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to analyze this play. Quarterback's in the shotgun. You see the tailback. The tailback pointing to where he's going to help out protect. That's exactly what he did. Quarterback had plenty of time. A gorgeous pass. He caught Johnny Davila in stride,
It's like
don't
playing
it?
at home. That play looked to me like, hey, you're just going to go wide, go as hard as you can. I'm going to
Just, yeah, like in the alley. Hey, vamos, let's go. Just go. Adonde? Go straight. Let's go.
Here we go. Touchdown with the Sabercats there. I called the timeout before the extra point. So we're down to 1:45 left in the half. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the right score. It is Robert Vela Sabercats 25 with a point after to come, and the Jaguars 13. And
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, hats off to Coach Salinas. And I mean, I didn't want to. I mean, there's no way I'm going to laugh at a coach.
No, sir.
But when I asked him, and I said, what's your goal besides getting your first school victory this year? I guess he was serious when he said playoffs.
Oh, well, you got to appreciate that. And you know, just like as a teacher, as a coach, anywhere in a business, anywhere, if you set the bar high, the kids, your players, whoever, they will respond. If you set the bar low, then that's as far as you can go. So great job for Coach Salinas to set the bar that high.
Yeah, and it was a great call also. So here we go, folks. Again, a lot of game left.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
count.
sir.
The way you don't count them Bobcats out, don't count the Jaguars out just yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. They are going for 2.
Yes, sir. They're spread out the formation. The Jaguars are looking at 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's asking for the ball. They're going to think about it. They got enough time to do an audible. Coach Salinas has seen something. He's changing up the formation. He better hurry. 7, 6. They're going to call it time. And why not? Think about it.
Why do you want to take him home for? You want to go home with timeouts?
The clock. No, sir. You don't need them. You don't take any timeouts in the second half, don't it? So you might as well burn them right now. And a great call by Coach Salinas. Obviously,
He didn't like what he saw there.
no, so he didn't like what he saw. He thought about it, and he realized the play clock was running down, ladies and gentlemen. And he called, you burned the timeout. They don't have any more.
Paul,
Yes, sir.
I know if I go down, it's going to take a while to get back and so on. I saw you sprinting right by me. You know what?
He saw me running.
These people thought it was a 3D coming at them because they saw move them change and then they saw Moon Chain coming right past them. So,
Yes, sir.
Once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't have those joking about these giant bleachers up here. Myself, Paul Osberry, I have no issues with sprinting up here. Piece of cake, but I'll tell you what, it is some work to get all the way up the top.
You gave me 14 rows, excuse me, head start, and you still passed me in the 16th row.
So I'll give you the 17th row, don't it? Come on, I'll give you that, brother.
All right, here we go. Okay, now we're going to go for 2. still 1:45 left in the half. Robert Vela, Sabercats 25, Jaguars 13.
Jaguars looking at two receivers to the right. Quarterback is asking for the ball. That's movement. That's going to hurt. That's gonna hurt because that is an offensive penalty on the Sabercats.
Bringing back 5, so it's going to be, instead of a 2-point conversion from the 2-yard line, it's going to come back to the 7.
That kind of changed things up, don't it? That changed things up a bit. I don't know if they're going to continue to go for that, but it looks like they're thinking about it.
From the 3 to the 8. 3 and 8 yards is a big difference.
It is, yeah. You know what? I'm going to do my math. It's 5-yard difference. Yes, sir.
It is?
Yes, sir. I'm going with 5.
I'm going to go with you.
All right, brother. And it looks like the Jaguars are not to be deterred. They are going to, in fact, go for the 2-point conversion. And it looks like the Jaguars, Vela's going for the 2-point conversion. Jaguars are staring at one receiver left and one to the right. Quarterback to the shotgun. Victor Lopez in the shotgun. He's got Cavazos on his right hip. He's going to fake it. It's a play-action pass. He's got time. He's got a man open.
I think it was deflected there by number 15. Great play at the last second. We thought he had it, but number 44 lost the ball there at the last second. Great call, great play, and it worked. It should have been there.
Probably a good defensive play by Jesus. You want to give me some Saavedra? That's a tough one. But I'm going to give him credit for getting a hand on the play.
And what number was that there?
Number 15 for the Economedes.
15.
I'm going with Saavedra.
Saavedra, yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Saavedra.
gracias.
Yeah, you're right, Paul. Here we go. Great play by Saavedra there on number 15 for the Jaguars. So finally, and I still haven't written nothing down, and we got a difference of from it being 13-10 to 25 to 13, Paulo. And I didn't write nothing because it was a big play.
I'll tell you what.
They didn't get a first down.
Sabercats
we didn't
are
move
taking
the
advantage.
chains. So since we've made that new call, drop
those chains.
I've yet to written everything down, but only points.
That's right.
I mean, just.
All right. We're getting our play calling correct over here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to call timeout in the booth, okay?
We don't take a timeout, none at all. Thanks to valleycentral.com. We go straight on, ladies and gentlemen. But we're about to take one if we ever finish the last 1:45 left in the half. But it was moving quickly, Paul.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, it just slowed down. But here we go, Paul. Take us to it.
Sabercats put a big foot into the ball. It's received at the 5-yard line. He's got a little bit of room. He's got one man to break. He does. He's going up the gut. That's a nifty little run.
Fumble!
He fumbles the ball. It maybe have been recovered.
Yeah, they recovered.
Yes, sir.
That's
Woo!
Twins.
Oh, my gosh. Sabercats almost went from December 24th to December 25th, but looks like the Jaguars recovered.
A little shout out going out to Joe Michael Granados. He's listening at the Renaissance Hospital. Let me know, Mike, what's going on? What happened? Text me, please, Yoli. But nevertheless, Joe Michael, middle linebacker for the Jaguars back when they made the playoffs. So no shout out going out to Joe Michael. Joe Michael, don't count him out yet. We still got one half to play.
Looks like the Jaguars are broken huddle. A minute 35 left. Plenty of time to do something. Jaguars are going to run the ball right up the gut. He's got a block if he gets outside, but he turns it back inside. Great job by the center. He breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. I'll tell you what, the Vela is very well coached. They're trying to strip that ball, don't it? But that's going to be a 17-yard game.
So one more time for the Jaguars.
Move those chains.
And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, a minute 26 is a lot to play with for them Jaguars to put the points on the board.
I'll tell you what, and there's plenty of time on the clock because they stopped the clock. So, of course, they're going to try to break the huddle quickly. Jaguars are very effective on the run. Sabercats are scrambling to line up quickly because the Jaguars have a habit of coming out of the huddle and starting very quickly. There's some movement, and just like that, the Jaguars put themselves in a hole. That's the Jaguars moving a little bit early.
Always after a big play. So here we go, 1:14 left in the half. Again, they'll go back 5 yards. So it's going to be a 1st and 15, but they're back to their 42-yard line.
That's got to hurt. I'll tell you what, it's not like it's going to change. It's not like it's going to change the fact they're trying to score, but that does hurt, don't it? Now you got to go 5 extra yards for a first down. Here we go. Jaguars break the huddle. Usual formation, which is about a couple hundred guys on the offensive line. They hand it to the fullback. He's got nowhere to go. He's met and dropped for a yard loss, don't it?
A little shout out going out to the Balboa boys from Florida Zapata. It goes out to Kevin and Kenneth. Hey, hope you're listening. Hope you're enjoying the game. If you want to see this, boys, you're going to see a good game. You have to wait 1 hour after the game. But for right now, I know you can hear me. Kevin and Kenneth Balboa, a little shout out going out to you and all your family. Enjoy the game.
Looks like the Jaguars have called a timeout. There's 57 seconds left They're going to think about it because they got second and Brewster. Yes, sir. That's for us. That's going to be about 2nd and 16.
Going the other way, it's going to be 2nd and Las Milpas.
Las Milpas.
We got a 30-minute delay in La Jolla.
Oh, there must be the weather over there.
There's been a
Weather's beautiful
weather
here.
delay, so we are at under the bleachers. They're under the bleachers. The Falcon family. Tune in and hear our game. We have a great one here. Well, we got a nice calm day.
Oh, it's beautiful. There's not a single breeze.
Is the sun out?
No, sir. The lights are out. Some bugs are out. I'll tell you, the humidity is out, don't it?
It's a Valero lights. I'm sorry. I thought that was the sun coming out.
You
there.
see it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 57 seconds left. A lot of time for these Jaguars to do something, but they went the wrong way on those 2 plays, so it's going to be a 2nd and 16 coming up for the
Jaguars break the huddle. Motion. It's going to be looks like a play action pass. He does throw it up. There's too many Vela defenders around him. If he made the
still
catch,
come up with the ball.
That I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if we can describe that, the Mr. Arellano had about 3 Vela defenders all around him. He went up into the sky and snatched it before they had a chance. Great job.
What kind of a game did he have last week? Remember all those catches?
Outstanding. I mean,
he was on last week too. So again, number 88 having a great game. Call it a 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. We're down to 35, 34. No more timeouts left for the Jaguars.
There they go. It's time they're going to run it. Hopefully this guy should get out of bounds. He did not get out of bounds. It is a first down.
But we're going to
move those chains and stop the clock for a second.
Yeah, and do you spike the ball?
I think they're going to try to get off quickly because they're in the habit of getting this play off quickly, don't it?
Play running, 25.
He is, in fact, going to spike the ball. That only burned 2 seconds off the clock from their previous play. Very nifty. Great job of coaching by Coach Pena because now they've stopped the clock. They got 23 seconds. They got a little time to think about it.
Football, I'm thinking now, if you move the chains one more time,
yes,
that
sir.
many seconds, we need to find out whether they have a kicking game or not. Because let me tell you what, 3 points will mean a lot going into halftime.
It will. You got to feel good about that. So the Jaguars have to think about clock management on this one. It's a play action pass. He got hit in the arm, don't it? The quarterback was attempting to throw the ball, and he got hit in the arm. And we do have some players down on the Jaguar side. Looks like they're all going to get up. Great job by the Sabercats to bring the rush and affect the pass by hitting him on the elbow.
And take 4 seconds off the clock. We're down to 19 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great one in Edinburg. Paul Osbury, Donut Salinas coming to you from Edinburg. Once again, shout out going out to all the people that are tuning in at the, let me see, Uvalde tune in, Uvalde, Texas, tuning in and listening to some Valley High School football. A little shout out going out to them.
Okay, this time the Jaguars do spread formation. That's quite unusual for them. That means that the Sabercats will look two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They are definitely going to pass. He's in shotgun. They're bringing the blitz. They sacked him.
Fumble!
And there's a fumble. And even though the Jaguars got it, the clock is going to run.
10.
We're looking at halftime, don't it?
We are.
Yes, sir. I think everybody knows it.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hit in the half, baby.
And that'll take us into halftime once again. Donut Salinas, Paul Osbury coming to you from Edinburg. We got a great one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you, do not count the Jaguars off. And believe me, the Sabercats are for real. So we're going to go into